It is my pleasure to have you visit my channel. Give the video a pre-start by hitting the subscribe button. Solo Sikoa communicated with Roman Reigns on this week's WWE SmackDown. After Sikoa boldly warned his family member, Rikishi took to Instagram to respond. Following his defeat at WrestleMania XL, Reigns stepped away from WWE. Sikoa has been busy recruiting new members for the bloodline, including Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, and proclaimed himself tribal chief in his absence. Sikoa reaffirmed her warning to Reigns and agreed to face Cody Rhodes in person on next week's SmackDown. Rikishi reiterated Sikoa's terrifying warning to the head of the table in response to the same. At the forthcoming SummerSlam Premium Live event, Matt Camp has brought up the possibility of an interaction between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Camp responded to Rikishi's criticism of Jey's booking on the wrestling mat. He thinks it would be more significant than a championship match if main event Jey and the head of the table crossed paths. According to him, the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw featured a tag team bout between Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, who were both previously members of Bloodline. They took on the Judgment Day. Many viewers have wondered if Roman will call on Jey and Sami to help him fight the new Bloodline. The entrance of Solo Sikoa has shaken up the WWE. It all began on SmackDown following WrestleMania. When Roman Reigns and The Rock took a break, Solo stepped up to the plate. Consequently, the man formerly known as the Bloodline's enforcer has assumed control of the organization. He dismissed Jimmy Uso and brought in characters like Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and the menacing Jacob Fatu. Plus, he kicked Paul Heyman out of the stable and started trash-talking Roman Reigns, as if that weren't bad enough. In the event that the head of the table objects to Solo's leadership, he is challenged by Solo to confront Sikoa once more. Romeo isn't even here yet the animosity is heating up. Beyond the upcoming feud with his cousin Solo, though, the tribal chief will have other feuds as well. This article will examine 4 additional Raw and SmackDown stars who, when Reigns' feud with Sikoa concludes, could wind up feuding with him. A close associate, an old acquaintance, and an adversary are all part of this group. Right now, Cody Rhodes is the most popular babyface on WWE television. As the current undisputed WWE champion, he is not only the main attraction at nearly every major live event, but he also appears on SmackDown most nights. There is a great deal of backstory between Roman Reigns and the American Nightmare. When Reigns was a member of The Shield, the two men had an altercation. 2 WrestleMania main events have featured Cody versus the Tribal Chief since his comeback to WWE. Reigns' desire to reclaim the gold is understandable, considering that Rhodes defeated Roman to win the title. They may rekindle their rivalry as babyfaces and even take center stage in a premium live event this coming fall. Among the all-time greats in professional wrestling, The Rock is right up there. On multiple times, he has headlined WrestleMania and held multiple world titles in WWE. Earlier this year, the sports entertainment behemoth welcomed back the final boss. Fans of WWE want Cody Rhodes to face the tribal chief at this year's WrestleMania, even though the People's Champion and Chief were headed straight for an epic confrontation. This led to The Rock turning heel and teaming up with Reigns. But it seems like a collision between the two is unavoidable. Actually, being joined makes it easier for the pair to separate. A singles bout between The Rock and Reigns could be in the works once Roman finishes with Solo Sikoa, setting the stage for a dramatic separation. The latest superstar in WWE is Jacob Fatu. The rumors of his signing with the sports entertainment behemoth began circulating around WrestleMania, and he made his debut a few weeks prior to Money in the Bank. As a member of the Bloodline, the Samoan Werewolf has since become a major player in the corporation. There is a great chance waiting for the large man. He and Tama Tonga won a gauntlet match, which means they will have a chance to defend their title next week. At the WWE Tag Team Championship, Tama and Fatu will square off. Fatu is well positioned for even greater achievements, albeit he may soon have a tag team championship. Eventually, this might lead to a series of premium live events featuring a one-on-one match between Jacob and Roman Reigns. It would be logical, considering that Jacob is scheduled as the new Bloodline's muscle. Aside from Triple H, another future WWE Hall of Famer and all-star performer is Seth Rollins. A veritable slew of championships including world, mid-card, and tag team titles are under the Visionary's belt from his stellar tenure in the sports entertainment behemoth. The amount of shared history between Roman Reigns and the Visionary makes it impossible to include either in this list. They started out as The Shield and went on to have multiple feuds, reunions, and feuds in WWE. Since there is no recognized brand for the tribal chief, Roman may join Raw once his conflict with Solo concludes. After Seth gave his life to save Roman's world title at WrestleMania 40, a feud with Rollins where no title was at stake would be intriguing.